I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill, they kill. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof.
Don't do him like that. At that point, my security grabbed me and put me in the car.
But why they strip him like Munchie B? They stripped him just like they did Munchie. They didn't put the peanut butter, but they stripped him the same way.
Definitely. Do you know about that?
Yeah. Listen, I swear to God, I was with Gumby, and this is what Gumby told me.
The same much y'all just talking about? Oh, man.
Gumby told me some crazy shit. Gumby told me this. We was talking about 4 Extra. He was like, well, they did some regular crazy shit than that. They knocked out Munchie and put peanut butter up his ass.
Yeah.
I said, was he blind? They said no.
No, he could see. I talked to 4 Leaf, and it was 2 other dudes from next door, up the street from him. One of them ain't here no more. One of them then did something he wasn't supposed to do, but it definitely happened. Homies told me it happened. Homies that was there said it was happening. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, when you got a dude that's all bark, no bite, you know, you got a lot of the shooters on the street, but he lighting the ass. And, you know, once you get up in there, it ain't nothing $1.20 could do with a monster.
Yeah, I heard that. But if he get peanut butter up his ass, why he up on no jumper with 4 Extra? I heard they the one did it.
Well, I don't think he's ever been on the thing with 4 Extras. I don't think he's been up there. I don't think 4 Extra going for that, and I don't think he finna just linger around 4 Extras like that. You know, 4 Extras ain't no walk in the park. You know, he's the type of dude I'm telling you about. 4 Extras love his hood. His life is his hood.
Right.
Every time you hear him talk, like a pastor will say, in Jesus' name, or yes, Lord, he say, Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, Vernon Avenue.
On 4-0, gloves, neighborhood. That's not an act.
So is he really like that as an act? That gotta be.
No, that's not an act. That's who he is. Now, me personally, and he'll tell you, when I talk to him,
he said it's not like he said Adam paint him like an animal. He said not an animal. He said no jumper make him look like that.
We can't put that on Adam because what you do on the camera is what you do on the camera.
But what he did to me, Adam set that up. I guarantee you Adam told him to do exactly what he did to me.
Well, I thought Adam was supposed to been there.
Yeah, he supposed to been there. But what happened was Adam knew he wasn't going to be there. Right? Adam knew he wasn't going to be there when he had me to be there. And he knew that, this is what I didn't know. I'm from St. Louis. I didn't know that Hoovers didn't mess with 6-0. So where I'm from is 607. And the Rollins, they mess with Hoovers. It's the same. Yeah. So when he telling me this, I'm like, we cool. I'm not knowing it's going to be a problem if I got a Hoover on my stomach.
Well, it's not a problem because that's where you from.
But that
boy threw them librarian glasses on. Hold on. He reading some content, some info, boy. He about to snitch on Unc, boy. Somebody done sent some information in, cause that boy about to disclose it. So what's this about that one situation?
That was the main problem with him, though. Because when he came in the door, his main problem was, he told me don't say rolling or don't say none of this shit. And he stand up over me like he ready to keep.
That boy look like the librarian of Monsters, Inc.
Kill me. And the whole time, Adam did it.
Well,
Adam did that shit, gang.
Listen, I will say this. If he wanted to do something to you, he would have did it. I think he really was kind of like me. He just wanted to have a conversation and get his point across.
Nah, ain't no conversation, ain't no point across.
No, I ain't. Now I'm not doing it like that because first of all, I knew I was taking a chance coming to your door.
Nah, you ain't taking no chance. You came to the door.
I'm not gonna come in your. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not finna come in your spot, and I'm knowing I'm already straggling the fence of disrespect. So my demeanor got at least balance the things out. That's why I didn't come to your door with nobody with me.
Not right now. You act like we down in LA like people ain't gonna leave and come back.
I'm not gonna tell nobody where you at, bro. If that was the case, I wouldn't be on camera. I came to have a conversation with you. I didn't want to do this.
About, he ain't lying, though.
But you like it, we gonna talk about it at least. We want to show.
No one there, though. He probably would, though. You know, I don't give a damn. Informants be moving a little different.
My house, some respect. Come sit down and I can take.
We're gonna talk about. I want to know one thing. How did you even get up?
Qualified immunity.
How did that even start? Because I heard you was doing like You was doing what you was doing?
Clubhouse.
Clubbing, promoting and shit. What you doing? What you promoting?
No. I was on Clubhouse. First of all, my line of work has nothing to do with podcasting.
I know.
Right?
I heard you met Adam because you was protected. That's what I heard.
No.
That was the street said. Street said you protected Adam22. That's what I heard.
No, well, I'm gonna protect anybody I'm at the table with.
But I heard that's the reason what you over
No,
there jumping for.
Remo actually, it was his idea to create the show.
Right.
AD, T-Rail, everybody left the building at one time, right?
Y'all think that boy Wack 100 was just a security guard whole time, just like, what's the name? Just like big homie CC? Nothing wrong with it, security guards. Shout out all the security guards keeping everybody out there safe and shit, but I don't know, boy. Some hints, boy. But we know he wasn't no gang member. We have a feeling he was security for the other person and Wack 100 and Adam22. Adam22 and the rapper he was associated with, Throwback. I forgot your name. No disrespect, but.
So when Remo kind of hollered at me about it and I seen what was going on, it was a difficult decision to make because AD like a nephew to me.
Right.
So I didn't want to make it look like I was kind of like working against him. But the line of work I am in, when it comes, I'm one of the gatekeepers of this West Coast. I'm a dude that can come to and get some business done and get you signed or get something done for you. The biggest platform we got on the West Coast is No Jumper.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, if ain't no personalities in there, it's a good chance things could fall. And if we lose No Jumper out west,
y'all have lost No Jumper.
Right? Ain't nothing for the people out here. Everything on the East Coast and in the South. In the South, they podcast is so cold, they only do it periodically. It's like they go hard for a month, get all their content, and they drop for about 2.5 months, and there it goes. So they work theirs like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the building and see if I can assist the building. See if I can help the building.
Right.
For the coast. I had to call AD and tell him, and it was a hard thing for me to do. I knew T-Rail was going to be in his ear like, man, I thought that was your aunt. I said, AD, I've done things for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've done wild things for AD to help his music career. I'm like, bro, I'm one of the gatekeepers out here. We need that platform. So Adam was with it, and then we started. We like 104 episodes, and I think it worked because it's a yin and a yang. Is it some things that he does that I don't like? Yeah. Do I think he understands them? He understands them his way. He don't see it. He don't see the horror or the fire that could really come
behind everything he doing.
Yeah, he don't see it in his world. It ain't that serious. And
let that boy know, man. Come on now, 100-something episodes in, y'all ain't brought up the conversation once. It's like his rap is only getting a little more turned now. Come on, gang. Somebody got to calm him down. And if you in little bro ear, it's like you turning him up. Come on now, come on now. We need accountability at this time now, y'all, boy. All that flies and just pointing fingers ain't what it is no more, gang.
He ain't lying. You know what? Things shouldn't be that serious, but they are.
Right.
You know, he's probably heard stories, but Adam ain't been on the block or in the alley in the park to see a get his noodles knocked behind a $5 dice game. You know what I'm saying?
No, say what it is behind a podcast.
Right.
He you know what I'm saying? Behind a look. You know, so to him, he like, yo, bro, it's just content. It ain't that serious. I think he's starting to understand now that, okay, you know what I'm saying? Bad company, you know, ain't to be kept. But with you, I just think he was podding. You can't put what came out your mouth.
He wasn't podding. Listen, Adam22 want to get rid of me because they ain't doing good and No Jumper no more. Only thing that do numbers over there is your shit. Somebody else do no numbers over there. So he put me over there just so he can get rid of me.
No, you was getting numbers.
Nah, but he wanted to get rid of me. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted me hurt. Listen, if I'm getting all these numbers, I'm doing so good. Why would he even put me in a situation with 4 Extra like that?
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. Adam sometimes don't be thinking that deep into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking 4 Extras on contract. He knows not to come to the building and do nothing crazy.
He brought 40 Crips in there.
Nah, he didn't.
I swear to God, Mom, listen, that 4 Mexicans and Crips.
They said it was like...
How many of them was in there? Like 18 of them. 18, 20 of them
So they said
I
like
don't mean it like
people.
that, but like 18, 20 motherfuckers. That motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't mean like that when I said the B word. Come on now.
A little old
Nah, we know what you mean.
Yeah,
Chill.
and the crazy part about it is, folks actually didn't even come to me, right? When they came in the thing, he didn't come directly to me like by himself to talk to me. He brought all in to talk to me. Where I come from St. Louis, gang, we go in the back, talk to me. He surrounded me with all them.
Well, that's the total opposite of what I did.
Yeah, you came to my door by yourself.
By myself.
But he surrounded me with everybody. Here go thing. Let me tell you this. What I did an interview with our thing. What's that Mexican name there? Adam22 gave me a note, and he told me exactly what to do, what to troll to him. So I know for a fact he did that before.
See, I've never experienced
Yeah, he
that.
gave me a note, gang. He said, look, say this and do this. And something even worse, right? He said, I disrespect the Bloods, right? But nobody disrespect the Bloods more than Adam.
The old me would have reacted to that, right?
Fuck me up, huh?
But I understand that a lot of our out-of-towners, I don't think y'all understand the significance.
Look at that.
To certain you say.
What'd it say? What'd it say? What did Adam call my podcast?
Yeah, but he said this to you. He definitely said it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said it. He disrespect, but I'm saying though, he act like this is a game, but he know he round back doing like this. Like I just sit to my podcast. He disrespect me out the blank.
And the fact that, I'm gonna be real, the fact that you never put that up.
Nah, I ain't put it up there.
Yeah,
but he know that he say the same thing, but I'm not here to try to hurt him, but he know he said the same thing that he claimed that I said. But he meant it in the context that I didn't even mean it in. He meant it in disrespectful context, right? I meant it like just trying to explain like St. Louis and how shit work, right? I never meant
but you're not in St. Louis.
No, that's what I'm saying. This thing, right? Listen, so St. Louis started banging because of colors. Everybody know that, right? We started banging because of colors, so we don't really, when it comes to banging.
Start banging because of what?
Because of colors, the movie.
I don't know. I don't think you qualified to have that conversation.
I did qualify
because I don't think the banging in St. Louis started.
No, you trying to check that boy? You just said you not even affiliated. Would you check that boy reports?
He ain't lying.
You do have, access.
With you.
Shit, how come it didn't? We were on the first one, but
not with you. How old are you?
Well, I'm not the first one that started banging.
How old are you?
But I don't know how it started, but
yeah,
that was you.
Started from colors, I'm telling you. It started from colors. Everything from colors came. Everybody started cripping in blood and all that shit in St. Louis. But I guess we had it wrong because 6 O's and Hoovers clicked. Like all the Crips in St. Louis clicked, right? It wasn't none of the same. So when he asked me, I thought that I was giving my opinion based on the fact that I'm a gang member too, right? So if he asked me a question, I'm giving an answer. But at the same time, I'm not knowing that that's gonna happen with Adam. I'm not knowing. I'm sitting there. I'm not knowing that the time I'm sitting there, that shit out.
Listen, first of all, in defense of
Gang,
Munchie,
I was sitting there and that shit was out.
In defense of Munchie, he wasn't asking you nothing about no Bloods.
Yes, he did.
Everything he was talking about was a 40 and a Hoover.
Yeah, but he was disrespecting me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Like, you talk about when 4 Extra get there, you ain't gonna say that shit in 4 Extra face, you ain't gonna do that shit to 4 Extra. He kept what, they run around act like 4 Extra's like the biggest fighter in no jumper, like he gonna whoop everybody ass.
He didn't disrespect Hoover, though. He didn't disrespect.
And I didn't disrespect Blood, not intentionally. That was just something that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like.
And I apologized directly after. Like, it wasn't even 2 seconds before I apologized directly to him, like, man, my bad. Because we getting it. You gotta think about it. You ain't no jumper gang. They shouldn't be having them gang conversations no way like that, right? They in that motherfucker, everybody talking, bro. When shit is talking.
No jumper, not scripted. You don't know which house.
Nah, what I'm saying, you ain't know what the fuck happened. I didn't want to be a part of the conversation.
So why did you?
Because I'm on no jumper. What I supposed to do? Not be a part of the conversation. So I'm talking, but I didn't mean to disrespect nobody, gang. Look what I'm telling you, right? Why would I disrespect the Blood I know I'm in LA? Everybody come to LA, they die. They die for LA just for wearing chains. So why the fuck would I?
That ain't just LA, bro.
That's only LA.
Yeah, they looking like baby Miami out there, boy.
No,
it's only LA, gang. What? Only LA. Only LA. Nigga, only LA. Texas, you cannot wear a chain.
Georgia.
You can wear a chain
Florida,
everywhere.
Detroit,
gang.
Chicago.
Shout out, bruh. He knows something. You heard him list Florida in there.
Go. Minnesota,
but y'all know
gang.
That. Y'all know where everything came from.
Gang.
What you mean?
Only place you cannot wear a chain is LA. You wear a chain everywhere else. They rob you and kill you for your chain in LA. Listen, LA don't play no games. It's different than everywhere else. So Adam know this. So why Adam playing? If he know ain't nobody playing, he know ain't nobody playing.
End of the day, Adam playing for his content. Now, some of the things he doing is a little risky. I see him as a little risky, but Adam seems to think he got it all under control. All I could do is give him advice.
Ain't no advice to give him when he sees everything going down. Look at Brick Baby. Brick Baby in jail. Loose Cannon in jail.
What that got to do with Adam?
Everybody told that podcast go to jail but you.
But what that got to do with Adam?
He the one got him sitting there, got him doing everything they doing.
Brick Baby was under indictments from 2022. That was before he even came to No Jumper.
How that happened? Since 2022?
Paperwork. I mean, I told y'all he was out here running around and he ain't got no court date. Loose Cannon's indictment started in 2022.
Loose booty cannon.
Yeah, it started in 2022. Adam didn't know who that dude was. The world didn't know who that dude was until I let him sit down at my table January 2024.
Right. And how that take, but how did you meet Loose Cannon? Because y'all different gang members.
Yeah,
They put that
Loose
boy
Cannon
on.
was always an op. You know, you can go back to 2021 and he disrespected me. So somebody called me and they said, Wack, this dude
But you're not gang affiliated.
gonna come at you. This is his angle.
Free Loose Cannon, man. Oh,
You can get a
man.
bag out of him, but this is what he trying to do with you.
I
right?
remember.
So, you know, when I see things like that, I don't mind going out in the muddy water.
Right.
I wanted to see really what he was up to.
Right.
Only way you can do that is to get.
Remember they said, Wack 100 if you be next, boy. I ain't trying to put that on him, bro. But how could he be next if he the one put them under the bus? If he the one get it at the alley-oop, come on now, man.
Let a motherfucker get close.
Come on, man.
Now, you playing a dangerous game. You know, you got people that go disarm bombs. That's a dangerous game. But if you know what you're doing, you know, it's chances you might survive it. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So I kept it simple with it. You know, it was always a podcast table or something like that. But I seen on numerous occasions where he was attempting to do things that could have involved me physically, but I would go the other way.
Right.
3-4 occasions, I'd go the other way, walk right away from it.
He was trying to get you to roll with him.
Wasn't gonna happen. He wanted to get my hands dirty, because if he working with the people and he starts something and I get involved and do something with him, right? They'll put it on me and let him walk.
That's what everybody was saying. Everybody like, damn, everybody know that Big U locked up and you was stayed there with Big U. Gumby told me Big U finna stitch on you.
Yeah,
they say they about to stitch on you, saying like,
Here goes the thing, right? Even with Gumby, right? Every time Gumby say he talk to me, what do we talk about?
I don't know. You got
Business. Him trying to get a Netflix deal, right?
Right.
Y'all got to understand, if you look at Big U's paperwork,
I heard he was Muslim.
Big
in jail.
U, that's what I was
he
looking for
was- he
earlier.
was two
That was the name I was
different
trying to say.
around us, he was
You a Big U security guard. Yeah. That's what yeah.
businessman. But it looked to me like he had a group of his homeboys.
And Adam22.
He ain't got nobody involved in this case that ain't from his neighborhood.
Right.
So it looked to me like when he ready to do those other things, it's just people in his neighborhood. When he came around us, it was business. So me and Big U never committed a crime together. Never done anything together.
But they said when Big U went to jail last time, he was on Muslim time. He didn't even go in there on Crip time.
Well, it's a lot of people, and I see this all the time.
And how that work? How could you be a Muslim and put you a Crip?
First of all, I'm not Muslim, but I have Sunni Muslims partners that they spend time educating me when I ask questions. The answer is you can't be both if you are a real Muslim. First of all,
Right.
you can't.
But
First
he
of all-
went to jail, then got on Muslim time where they couldn't even fight him. And they got on the streets and became a Crip.
Well, no, he was a Crip before he left the street.
I know, but he was a Muslim when
He went to jail with Eddie Boy. Now, Eddie Boy, here goes the difference. Eddie Boy went as a 60. When he sent all the paperwork to the streets, a Big U telling on him, and everybody ignored it and tried to turn on him, and Eddie Boy became a Muslim, right?
Right.
He's not NOI. I don't think he's Sunni. Maybe he's Alawis. Like, he's a Muslim, though, right?
Right.
But Eddie Boy doesn't claim 60s. He doesn't say cuz a Crip. Eddie Boy will tell you he will call the police on you if he have to.
Right.
Eddie Boy letting you know where he stand as a man, right? And he ain't no punk. He is who he is, right?
Right.
And I'm calling him Eddie Boy.
Eddie
I
ain't trying
know
to
he
do
has
no
a
more
Muslim
time. He like,
name.
y'all rats.
But I did have one of my Paru partners I'm very close to out of Inglewood tell me that I was on the yard with Big U and he was Hannibal. He was a Muslim.
Yeah, he was a
So
Muslim.
when Gumby said what he said, I've heard that before. But my brother, my oldest brother, was also in prison with him, right?
But he said he was a Crip there.
And he said he watched Big U discipline one of his homies, cousin Kerry, I think it was, where he knocked his eyeball out his socket. So I didn't heard both sides of it.
So which one was it? Was he a Muslim or was he a Crip time?
I think he was utilizing both to his
Come on,
advantage,
gang.
depending on the situation.
Depending on if he's scared or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say scared. Probably depending on less than.
Nah, you called it out, boy. crazy, boy.
his chances of catching
Boy,
more time.
playing both sides.
Right.
So now if I'm all the way
You see somebody about to press him, oh, no, I'm Muslim. Peace over here. That boy seen a little scrub. But what? Boy, big, what's the name, boy? Stop playing with me, boy, before I put belt to ass, boy. Then what's the name? Walk right back in. That boy right back on the Muslim. Stop playing.
Muslim, if the neighborhood
you called
court
it out,
get
boy.
into it, he ain't got to
I
get
see it
involved.
now.
But then if you on a yard where ain't nothing going on and you can like run that, now you running that.
Right.
Now I will say this. His
they
whole
been too
time on the
tight.
street, he ain't had
That bit ain't hitting on nothing.
no filter with his cripping.
Right.
I knew that he
Y'all boys been having that problem with bars lately. Like, you flip a bar real quick. You heard me? That bit keep unrolling. Y'all remember back in the days? You split from real quick, right? Especially the papers. Soon you roll that bit, soon it get wet, that's it. Ain't no unstuck in that thing, never. You feel me? You messed up on a crease, it's gonna have that crease in it the whole time, but it's gonna pull. It might canoe. Remember back then, the only thing we had to worry about a little canoe. Yeah. You feel me? The joint running or something. Nah, man. These things coming apart every 2 seconds. I'm talking about you hold the thing wrong, it's unraveling.
he ain't lying.
Like, what's going on? What they done did to the, what's the name? They done switched up the glue recipe.
I knew that, but I saw 85% cripping, maybe 15%.
I just ain't got it no more, y'all boys.
during Ramadan.
Probably me just coping, making excuses.
I've never seen him break down. I know that if I'm not mistaken, throughout the day they got to do prayers.
They got to pray 5 times a day.
I've never seen him do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So
He not Muslim.
you know, maybe listen, man. Maybe he's just falling short. I don't know.
He fell real short. He gonna really fall short. They say he about to snitch on you. But I don't say you do that like he about to snitch on you. That's how you snitch.
I think what it is, the perception people have of me. The perception people have of me is they think that I'm involved in street.
But you're not involved in none of that.
I scream, I don't gangbang. Am I who I am? Do I have a rapport with people? Yes, I do. With both sides, right? Do I utilize it to make things happen? Yes, I do. But the right things happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I got a call maybe a month ago. Yo, Wack, Zoe Osama. I said, yeah, what about it? We got a bag. Can he come do a show for us in Palm Springs? Zoe Osama from 89 East Coast.
Right.
I can call him direct, right?
Right.
One thing about people, they know Wack ain't on no BS when it come to that. Right. So when they see Big U, right? And I'm gonna be real, I never knew that Big U that we read in the paperwork. I've never seen him.
The gangster Big U.
I've never
Y'all like come up there with the plans together? Come on now.
seen that stuff I was reading. I've never seen him force anybody to give him something or none of that. I've heard him be stern with people doing what they agreed to do and supposed to do, as we all do as men.
Right.
But I don't know that dude. Like the dude, I don't know him.
Hey, he the same person. That's what I heard. I heard he the same person that was pressing Nipsey Hussle. I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle. And I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle.
That's a lie.
He wasn't pressing Nipsey?
I told Big U not to sign Nipsey.
Right.
Not because he wasn't talented, but I said, you guys' personalities is gonna clash. You are a shot caller.
Right.
And Nipsey was a young boss on his way up. I seen it in him. I met Nipsey 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
By himself with a backpack trying to sell CDs.
By himself?
Walked up on my Benz, swear to God. Walked up on the Benz, what's up, homie? I'm Neighborhood Nip. I got this CD, Fearless. And he from one of the most hated Crip gangs in the city,
He
right?
just running around some neighborhood.
Some neighborhood Nips, 3 o'clock in the morning. Got a backpack. He got his khakis on, some blue Pumas, his T-shirt,
The fuck?
hat on to the back. So
Real hustler,
when he
boy.
came around saying that's what he wanted to do, I'm like, bro, it's gonna clash. And 45 days after the deal happened, Nip went to New York with Johnny Shipes. Good dude, resourceful dude. And within that 45 days, he called Big U. And you know what he told him? I don't think your name and your face fix my brand. We got to go our separate ways.
Right.
Big U was furious. how you gonna whoop? But Big U don't. I think he might have arranged to get a Snoop Dogg feature. Everything else is what Nip did. He might have did some studio equipment or something like that, right? He definitely utilized me and Game to get the deal. Big U did his part. But I told him, bro, dude's not gonna let you control him. Now hear me. If I'm telling you their separation came before that even started, Nip must have sensed it.
Right.
There's no way he was pressing Nip because he wasn't around Nip to press Nip. And respectfully, Black Sam wasn't gonna go for pressing Nip. Nip team, there's dudes around him wasn't gonna go for Nip being pressed.
But I heard he called before Nip was dead and said Nip was dead.
Well, that was the Loose Cannon thing.
Yeah, I heard he called before he was dead and said he was
Asked me
dead.
how Loose Cannon hit me. He said he got a show called Batty and the Beast coming out on the network, and he wanted to promote it. Wack, could you help me? Whatever.
Right.
Now think about it. All of a sudden, Loose Cannon on No Jumper, he on Academics, he over here. That's me. Right? So I had never seen the show, right? So quite naturally, when you sit down, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, I hear you got a show coming out. Tell us about the show.
Right.
He began to say the things he was saying. He said that Big U hit him, told him Nipsey just got killed. He said he called Nipsey. Nipsey answered the phone. Now, if you watching the interview, what did I say to Loose Cannon? I said, you didn't tell Nip right then, you just got a call from Big U talking about he was dead? He said, no.
That boy saw that case.
He said 30 minutes after he talked to Nipsey, then Nipsey got hit. This is what he say. Now, 600 on his bumper.
Free the guys, man.
Hey, homie, we need to see that.
Right.
He claiming the footage is in Thailand or something. Right? If I do a deal with you for some content, right?
Right.
You said, Wack, the 10 episodes on this drive. Are you gonna give me your only drive?
No.
You're gonna duplicate that drive and give it to me, right?
Right.
I said, well, bro, where the drive? Oh, I sent my only drive to the people. 3 days after that, 600 on his head so much, he sends us a screenshot of the FaceTime. It's a young lady on my side of the 100 side of Clubhouse named Dreas.
Right.
So that been came apart like 5 times.
They sent her the updated phones, like 16 point this and 9. Like right now, she probably on 27 point to test the phones out a year before they come out.
Right.
So I sent her the screenshot. She said, this is fake. She can tell by the dimensions of where the picture was and all that. You know, a person that knows the phone knows that. I say 600 is fake, right?
Right.
So he kept telling me next week. A year later, it never comes out. Adam's hit with
Bamboo
the cease and
papers.
desist.
Right.
Adam pulls
What's
it
good,
down.
Rob? What's good, gang?
Right? So that's what Loose Cannon said. We can't say it's any truth to it.
What I heard that he also got killed by a nigga that just smoked tips too. I heard somebody came up there before the incident. I heard there wasn't nothing beefing except they told the nigga to leave and Nipsey asked like, did you snitch?
Nipsey definitely asked him. Or Nipsey might have told him he was a snitch. He then said, Nipsey, you a snitch.
He told Nipsey he was a snitch?
That's a fact.
So Nipsey a snitch?
This is what he said.
Is he a snitch?
Now, well, listen, I've never
Come on, Unc trying to get the information, man. You know, Unc got a snitch platform. Give him the info.
heard it or read it, but I will say this on the record.
He listening?
Big U came to my house in front of one of my homeboys. We've been friends 40-something years, who just walked off 20 years.
Right.
That he was in the pen with. They knew each other.
Right.
And sat in my game room in my backyard.
Right.
And told us that Nipsey Hussle was a snitch.
Wow.
Right? He said he told the police. He had got into it with some dude named Dahmer or Domer. He told the police he had a recording. If anything happened to me, Domer did it, telling the police.
Talking about he only gonna say this, dropping the whole backstory, but we never heard about it, boy. This called snitching.
He ain't lying.
Wow.
And he said, he did say
What he said?
Nip was sending dude money every month.
No.
So he don't say nothing.
That
Now
what he
this
said?
is when me and Big
Nip was getting blackmailed or escorted.
U kind of start.
That makes sense, because I heard the Crips was extorting. I heard they was extorting them.
This when me and Big U start kind of getting into it, because he knew that I had the dude that had the footage.
One time. Hey, no, I'm leaving. Now it got real right there, boy. Hold on, boy. Might be more to that story right there, boy. Might be more to that one right there. But back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I'll kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, boy.